Welcome to By the Railside Podcast. I'm Zach,
I'm Jordan.
and this week we're going to talk about The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies. But before we jump into that, don't forget to go follow us on all our socials, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter,
Anchor,
Pornhub,
Spotify,
YouPorn,
Fansly,
RedTube,
OnlyFans,
OnlyFans 2.
and the nationallibrary.org.
Yeah. Don't forget to donate to your local libraries so that our kids can choose not to go and rent books.
I'm not having kids.
No.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
One, can't afford it.
Yeah.
Two, can't afford it.
Yep.
Three, they're pretty annoying.
And expensive.
They're funny sometimes, like when they fall down, but then there's the aftermath of falling down because, I mean, my kids would probably be fine. They'd fall down, look at me, I'd be laughing, and then they would laugh because they're dumb.
And hopefully they do it again because they're like, hey, I'm getting a laugh.
Yeah, Dad's laughing. We got to do this again.
Yeah.
And then it just leads to jackass.
That is true. Future stars. We'll have a very mediocre podcast, and they'll be
Still.
This week's meals that we have, you can go check them out on our Instagram. We had a nice Battle of the Five Armies meal. Had a nice garlic naan lambus bread with some greens on top and some sausage. And then later, after we finish recording this, we're going to jump into a little Five Armies dessert. You know, you gotta celebrate once you won. It's some goat yogurt.
Goat gurt.
With some fruit compost. And
Delicious.
then a nice frozen grog. It's going to be amazing. Too bad you guys can't have it. We tell you how to make it, but we just wing it every week.
It
Friday.
changes every time.
Yeah.
How is that not a restaurant?
We'll just call it fuck it.
Just foods.
Yeah.
What do you get? You get food?
Yeah.
Can I get what I had last time? No.
Uh.
You're going to have something that's close to it, for sure.
Describe it to me again. I can't remember what I did last
I'm going
time.
to fucking write down the exact recipe for each person. Be like, I want this exact thing. I'm going to be like, well, I'm not measuring that shit. How much is a pinch? How many grams is that? How many milligrams, huh? How many micrograms?
Yeah, I think that's why everyone puts those things in all those plastic containers, and they just huck it in.
Fuck it. Not white people.
Everyone's like, hey, what if we do 2 sprigs of basil instead?
Have you
Guess what?
lost your fucking mind? What is a
Yeah.
sprig? What is it?
I think it's a leaf.
Just one leaf?
Yeah,
Or one stem?
1, 2.
One toot?
Yeah. A little
I'm
toot
not-
of hot sauce,
don't-
you know?
You don't have a spice weasel. You
Yeah.
can't blame it. Man.
But yeah, we don't know how to make it. But what you can do is you can just take the idea, and then you can make it, and then share it with us. Can you do that? Yeah, you can DM us on Instagram, or
Yeah.
you can tag us in it,
Yeah.
or on Twitter as well,
You could add us.
at By Railside.
Do it on Twitter because then you can do spicy stuff.
Yeah. Ooh. We're gonna get just a bunch of dicks.
Probably, yeah.
That's all Twitter is.
Dicks and feet pics. And I'm not okay with either of those things.
Yeah. And whatever you do, for the love of God, don't send us pictures of boobs.
That would make my day horrible.
Yes.
I would definitely not want that to happen.
And before you think, this is not reverse psychology.
I don't know those words.
Yeah.
I
so
only go forward.
Don't do it.
Don't. Why'd you get so visceral? Just little wink, cheeky wink, not fucking.
I don't have a cheeky wink on the left side. Left side, I gotta focus. Got to get the whole thing.
That's me on the right side for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I feel like
right
I'm
side, just
aggressive. Yeah.
boom, quick.
Left
side.
always. But I can do this on the left.
Left side, I look like
You know.
I'm in need of some meth.
If there's left side for me is like if it's rapid fire. If there's a lot of women and I want to like harass all of them,
Yeah.
rapid fire winks at them all. The fuck is that guy with the Twitch doing? Little do they know, I'm harassing them. Like, man, I feel sorry for that guy. I'm just like, whoa. Oh, there's no cops here.
Oh,
That's for other reasons though. I
Yeah.
just don't like most police.
you know where there wasn't any cops? Middle Earth.
There was some. The town guard.
Yo, he sucked.
There's more than one dude. There's a couple remnants after the true desolation of Smaug.
Yeah.
Desolation by Smaug.
Yeah.
Smaug. Which one is it?
Cause
Let's get this right now.
Smaug. I
Smaug.
think it's Smaug.
Okay. We're going with Smaug.
Mr. Tolkien.
He's ooh.
We gotta get a Ouija board in here. No, actually,
I'd be
no.
okay with it. I'm
Nope.
fine.
No,
Oh no, I got Zozo again.
keep it out of the house.
Oh, this damn demon won't leave me alone.
You don't fuck with the dead. They just stay dead. You keep them buried. Hell, bury them further down. That's what I'd say.
Take it. Yeah.
Just, I don't.
I want to be buried 12 feet under the ground and face down, so if anyone digs me up, they can kiss my ass. Just as a note pinned to my back that says, "If found, please dig deeper."
But yeah, this movie starts right back up into where the last one left off, which leads me to believe that they did it almost the same as how they did Lord of the Rings, where they filmed it all in like the whole time, like all three movies were filmed at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And at least that, and this is where Smaug actually destroys the town, and he fucking goes hard. And once again, I love the animation style was a little bit rougher this time because he was just constantly moving, but I love that style of dragon quite a bit.
Yeah, I prefer like the sentient dragons because they're supposed to be like this all powerful mythical race. Like in every time they're seen except for Mushu, they're all powerful. So it makes sense that they would have some sentience. There's like some intelligence.
Yeah.
I still haven't figured out why him and everyone else speaks English. Like elves have their own language, dwarves have their own language.
Yeah.
So is English just like common? And if so, why? Because like everyone shits on humans for being the mortals, like they're the baby race. Like, oh, you're only 60 years old and you're fucking dying?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? It's just a dwarf who's like just hitting puberty at 62. You're 68? You look like shit, man. What's wrong?
I think it says it in the Similarian
Oh.
that they like the elves had their own language, and then when the god or whatever made man and had man come around, then they sort of like molded a language so that each other can communicate with one another effectively.
Oh, okay. So it's sort of like English, where you steal a bunch of shit from other languages.
Yeah.
Why didn't we keep fromage?
I don't know. I would like other. It pisses me off every time you hear like another language going. You're like, wow, they like for sure they don't speak English well, unless it's like the comment you just hear them going off. If I could speak another language, I would. And they just go off, and then they're just like McDonald's, and it's like the perfect, like they nail every syllable and everything, and you're just like, how the fuck are you just Burger King? Just
Yeah,
no.
those ones I think, like those are the people that are like second, third, fourth generation.
Yeah.
So like they still have their culture and everything. Like they know their language, but they like English. They learned very, very young, like probably
Yeah.
at the same time. Because a lot of the times, like if you go over to Japan, and this was I can't remember the guy's name. I think it's Jake something. He streams a lot.
Oh, Jake and Bake.
Maybe. He was telling a story about going into a convenience store and asking for a Sprite, and the guy's like, I don't understand. We don't have that. And he's like, oh, can I get a Sprite through, like the way they say it? he's like, oh yeah, for sure. And I think that shows the difference. Because
Yeah.
I 100% would be like, can I get a Sprite? And if they said no, I'd be like, I don't want to do some racist shit.
Yeah.
Sprite the
Yeah.
And they do have it. I gotta appropriate an accent that I didn't want to do in the first place.
Yeah. Fizzy drink. Fizzy bubbly.
I also think it's really funny. Because, I mean, to me, it makes me feel a little bit superior. Because I'm like, I understand part of that conversation.
Yeah.
And most of it was not in English. Only for certain words, though.
Yeah.
So you gotta make sure that, like, saying McDonald's or Burger King in public, that's absolutely fine. But if you're just like go on a rambling sentence and then say like chlamydia,
Yeah.
instantly I'm like, you have chlamydia.
Or they're walking by and then all you hear is just like Fat Albert. And you're like, you motherfucker. I know you. I know what you did.
I know. I would look around. You gotta make sure because there could be some other fat person that is maybe your
Don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me.
Close-
Fuck, it's me.
closer resemblance. I'd look around and if I saw like a larger African American guy, they'd be like, "You racist motherfuckers." But if I didn't, then I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Either that or just do the impression.
Hey, hey, hey.
You gotta know. Come on.
I can't do it.
Isn't it a lot deeper?
Could be.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
It's the only reference I have is the live action movie, which is not a good reference.
But yeah, starts out, Smaug's doing that, and then Bard uses his fucking child as a launcher, which, you know what? Good on that kid for... Actually, you know what? Bard took advantage of him. That kid was paralyzed in fear.
Yeah.
He probably was still paralyzed, and he just, like, picked him up and stood him there after he jammed the two ends of the longbow into the thing, which... That's straight up impressive that the bowstring is the thing that didn't snap on that.
It's a good string. I feel like their bowstrings weren't like actual string.
Yeah.
Or it was probably woven together so much and coated in wax so it didn't fray. So that's why it survived the hotness of the dragon.
Yeah.
Although they didn't get singed at all. Which I thought was weird. Like dragon fire is supposed to melt you in a second, but you can stand 6 inches from it and be fine. Like you don't even have a tan or anything.
Yeah.
That seems a little off.
The kid was freaking out. Like he just saw his first tit.
Yeah. Now after this movie, he's going out. As soon as they get the gold, you know where they're going?
Yeah.
Gondor strippers.
Yeah.
Flick these fucking coins. Ah! Which one do you want?
The blind
one.
one.
That'd be awkward to ask for. Are you for sale? Excuse me? Who's here?
And we got to see the master die, which was dope. He was a piece of shit. Well, actually, he was less a piece of shit than his little henchman buddy.
Yeah.
His little henchman buddy, and I think, like, I'm assuming he was in the books, and that guy just did a great role of just being someone that you want to hate.
Yeah.
Because well, I guess we can talk about the comparison once we get closer to Lord of the Rings. But the guy in Rohan that was supposed to be the like little snaky guy, you almost don't you don't really hate that guy. It's almost like a more feels bad about him, but it's basically the same character.
Yeah, this guy I'd had a very difficult time feeling bad for, but that's mostly because he's very wishy-washy. Like he's just like, I'm gonna cling to whoever has power because I can leech off them forever.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure the master was gonna be like, he was gonna get people on the boat, and then was it Alfred?
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah, I know, fuck them, and they like boot fuck someone off the boat, and then the master's like, well, I mean, he's doing it, so I might as well.
Yeah. Keep it fresh, and then he just boot fucks him off the boat, and then
Yeah.
It was more even when he was just like, "Hey, you guys have to help me." Like, you're not like, don't be so fucking pathetic. You're supposed to be this bossy dude, and you literally can't even help yourself. Get out of the water.
Yeah.
And then when he was like about to just strike a bitch, I was just like, no, that ain't right. You son of a bitch.
If I'm never saying that I would hit a woman, but if I was that guy, he would 100% hit a woman, no qualms.
Oh.
Only one, like, I feel like he wouldn't have went through with it. Like, he would have got 100% halfway through the backswing and then realized that, like, oh shit, I'm not in power anymore, and I'm not leeching off anyone in power.
Also, that woman was tough as shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
she
like,
would have obliterated that man.
100%. Like, she was the inventor of judo.
Yeah.
Just like fucking flip him on the ground, and then everyone would have just stomped him to death. So Bard saved his life before he even knew it.
Yeah, I was just waiting for her to show. That's my purse. He's trying to run away. I don't know you.
I also love how everyone was just like fully ready to lynch him. Like, just like, Master's not here. Fuck you, you little weasel.
Yeah. No, that guy. Yeah, just. And it was just continuous, and everyone, I think it was like people's realization where they didn't need to be afraid anymore, which to me is insane. It is actually crazy that you have it like, basically it's still set up as like a monarchy system, but it's one guy, and there's the whole town, and the whole town's just like, oh fuck, can't fuck with the master.
Well,
It's like it's Russia.
Well, before it was like they have the guard, right? And the guard have decent weapons. Like, even if we bum rush them, they also know these people. It was like living where we used to live. Like, everyone knows everyone because it's such a small town. Which I think also helped with the bloodlust a little bit. Like, if you've known Albert, or Alfred, whatever his fucking name was, if you've known the Weasel his entire life, you would definitely want to kill him.
Yeah.
And I think after the desolation of Smaug, because like the captain of the guard, and I'm assuming the like higher up henchies were on the boat with the master, so they're dead.
Yeah.
So then it's just like the normal guards who are like, I'd rather not like fucking kill you guys, so I'm just gonna like, but I'm doing my job. But now you're out of a job because you're the protector of Lake Town, which is currently smoldering.
Yeah. But then that, and like everyone, like they wouldn't fight either because the whole town was like cheering for Bard, which in the right, like,
Yeah.
dude took down the dragon. He didn't really save the town, he just saved the town's folk.
Yeah.
But as we know from Thor Ragnarok, the people are the Lake Town.
I didn't know if you were expecting me to come in or if you were just struggling with the thought.
No, yeah. I had the thought,
Yeah.
but then I didn't finish it in my head before I started speaking.
That's weird. Mine's the opposite. I'm on to the next thought after the thought 2 thoughts from now. And that's why my mouth can't keep up most of the time.
Yeah.
Because my sentences change so often.
Yeah, you sound like the troll from a Furberburger.
I fucking love those things. I wish that was like the one character or the one group of characters I wish didn't actually die. Like, come in, Gandalf puts a spell on them where they become like a dog that is the size of a dog for a hobbit. So like a mini dog. Take a puppy and then make it smaller.
Like a Paris Hilton dog?
Yeah. No, those are rats. Like a dog. Take like a golden retriever and just make it smaller.
Yeah.
Like it never leaves the puppy stage. You know?
That would be great.
And then you just
I
have
would like it to leave the puppy stage just enough so it's not just pissing all over the place.
No, I mean like physically. Obviously,
Yeah.
mentally, it's going to mature because it is a dog, and it's a living being. So all those things mature mostly, except for people named Kyle.
Yeah. And Tyler's.
Yeah, Tyler's too. For whatever it was like, there's very stereotypical names.
Yeah.
Like if you name your son Ryder, I know that you currently or have at one point in your life lived in a double wide.
Yeah.
Or Hunter.
Yeah. What's the
That was
if your
that
name
was
is Chad, you're a piece of shit.
I've met a couple Chads and only like 2 of them were pieces of shit. I'd say it's less than 50% were pieces of shit. The other ones just like unfortunately had the name.
I've rented a few vehicles to dudes named Chad,
Yeah.
and it's never turned out well. And I've even gone into it and I'm like, hey guys, like, we should not do this. We shouldn't do it. Like, his name's Chad. You can't trust him.
Yeah,
And then they come in after deal and they're just like, man, that guy was a dick. I was like, I know. His name's Chad.
You shouldn't judge a book by its cover, right?
Yeah.
It's like, what's your name again? Chad? Ah, fuck.
Yeah. Well, see,
Every time.
technically, it's not by the cover. Because I can look at someone and be like, all right, he seems like a nice guy. But then I read the first page, Chad.
Chapter 1, Chad.
Fuck. I'm not going to enjoy this.
I'm not getting to chapter 2. Page 2 at this point is a fucking unknown.
Anyways, Alfred's definitely the Chad in this movie. For sure.
He's a Chad. He's more of a Randall.
The Weasley Randall.
Yeah, 100%. Because, like, the fucking... if Bard does something like smuggle a few dwarves into the city... Master!
Yeah.
Bard's doing bad again!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's
With his fucking monobrow.
What's a tattletale name?
Randall? From Recess.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Don't fucking stop, motherfucker. Or I feel like, what else? It'd be like the preppy know-it-all girl in school.
Christina, for some reason, comes to mind. Christina was either like the rat or the cheerleader.
Yeah.
But always God first.
Yeah.
She took it up the pooper.
Oh, 100%. Oh, man. If your names are any of these names that we've talked about, we mean no offense, except Chad.
And
Fuck
Christina.
you, Chad.
I don't give a fuck. All of them. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Once you reach the age of 18, your parents no longer control you, and you can do what you want, including changing your name.
Yeah.
And I think certain times you should do that. Like, if your fucking parents are, like, the Disney adults, or, like, a Harry Potter adult, and they named you, like, Hermione, change it. If you're cool with it, okay. But don't make it your whole personality. Be like, yeah, no, I took the Pottermore quiz, and I got Gryffindor 17 times out of 28. I'm Hermione.
Yeah. No, there's actually an insane amount. Or if your name is, like, if your name is a normal name, but then they spell it different just to be unique.
Oh, yeah.
Go change it to the actual spelling of the name. Because there's actually studies that show that kids who have that actually have a lower IQ. Like,
I don't know if that has to do with like anything with the kids. I think it's the parents. Like, I want to name my daughter Kaylee. So like, okay, but it's gonna have 4 H's. Why? Do you want your daughter to be bullied?
Yeah, Kaylee.
What the fucking? Oh, I hate parents. Just name your fucking kid a normal name.
Bob.
Yeah, there you go. Because you know what? You got Bob. You got Robert.
Yeah.
You're golden. Bobby. Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Robbie. Shit. There's another one.
Oh my God. Yeah. Stick with Robert.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Charles. What's wrong with Charles? I've never met a bad Charles in my life, other than maybe a dog.
That's true.
Bit me.
Or was it Sarah? No. Yeah, Sarah. That one at least.
With or without an H.
Yeah, you can spell it different names.
But yeah. Oh, my child's name has to be unique.
Yeah.
Why?
It's got a Q in the beginning. Why? Why
like,
is it
fucking? What's Elon Musk's child's name? How do you pronounce that?
wrong?
You can't fucking tell me that
You
he's
sound
not
like
an alien.
an ex-smoker with a goddamn robot voice.
Usually they just have like no voice whatsoever without the thing.
Yeah.
I saw a guy on TikTok. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? The video's just like, he says, I didn't read the text, and he just said, okay. And then fucking went, and he put it back on, and he's like, see, no sound, no screaming. I was like, what the fuck is on my For You page? And I refresh it, and I got these kids fucking bacon shit. I can't remember their names. I don't know if they're brothers or just like friends. I know one Sean.
Yeah.
The two like guys with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
The cooking show.
I'd watch that show.
I
Every
love
single
it.
one. Yeah.
It's fantastic. Those guys are killing it. All right, do it halfway here. Okay. Sean.
Or what's that? It's a family one. This guy, like, this kid loves wrestling. His sister's the one that usually films him all the time, and they took him to like wrestling events. That guy, that's just like some wholesome content.
I don't know if it's the same one, but I've seen one. He was backstage at like a WWE thing, and like talking to the wrestlers like he knew them, like they were old friends. Like, hey, what's up, man? He just like shook his hand. He's like, all right, good luck out there, buddy.
Yeah,
What
I think
fuck?
that's the one. I also don't know why it makes me uncomfortable seeing them having a beer, like people with Down syndrome or when they get served beer, because I know in my head they age.
Yes.
Like, everyone ages.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it doesn't look right to me that
I
they're
think
just there pounding beers.
I think, well, it might be based off like personal experiences with people with Down syndrome and stuff like that. Like, but you also have to know that there's varying degrees of mental capacity,
the
right?
child was violent.
Yeah, like in our experience, they were much older than their mental age.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not always the case. There's actually it was on TikTok again. It was a couple that just had a baby, and both of them, they live on their own. They have jobs and everything, and they both have Down syndrome. The kid doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, which I was like, I didn't know, because I don't know anything about Down syndrome except for the child
It's like one extra chromosome.
Yeah, I know that. Like, I know the basics of it. But I just, like, I haven't gone in depth because I didn't know if it was, like, if both parents have Down syndrome, is the child, like, automatically have it? I just had a horrible, horrible thought. Would those extra chromosomes fuse into an extra pair and make that a super person? Follow-up question. Has the government considered some sort of program to harness this? The answer is yes.
Absolutely.
I gotta go to WikiLeaks.
I had something else.
Cut that
out. No, yeah. The only other thing, when we babysat that one kid that had Down syndrome,
Yeah.
he was insanely violent, but he was like my favorite person for so long because he, like, this was amazing. This kid, first off, he was cursing, which was great. Like,
hell yeah.
I lost it many times. We were outside. We were playing catch with him one time, and our buddy Donaldson had fallen on the ground, and he had the football. And so in order to get the football, this little kid, you got to tackle him. So he went up and kicked Donaldson in the face and stole the ball. But what topped it off for this one is this kid, he was in like, I don't know, kindergarten or whatever, maybe grade 1. We were babysitting him, and then he went into our mom's room, and he sat on her bed while they're watching TV, turned around and looked at her, and fucking shit his pants. Just dead eye looking at her, and he just shit. And she flipped.
I think it was that little fucking, like...
Yeah.
He's still my favorite person. That's great.
Yeah. No Down syndrome people in Middle Earth.
No. There's a couple that got some, like, physical deformities.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming there's definitely one that has some mental deficiencies, but I don't know if that's
Corey?
due to the concussion Corey, the breaker of walls. And I don't know because there's only like one of him, right?
Yeah.
So because that hat looked pretty specific. Like, he might have been the only person that could fit his head in that, right? So is that just his job until he can no longer breathe on his own?
Yeah, Conky Carl just...
Conky Carl's winning the wings. He's like, I'm ready, coach. Put me in. Wait till that
Give me
fucker
that
passes
helmet.
out. Give me his hat.
Yeah. Or
And the
there's-
tiny arm that got speared to his chest immediately.
Yeah.
Those
What
are
else?
good arrows. Like, those were sitting for 60 years. And they're fine?
Yeah.
What kind of wood did they use? There's no termites? Oh, it also didn't catch on fire?
You.
From the dragon?
Oak. The hardwood.
Is it? Is yew
It's
wood
very-
hard? I don't think so.
Um,
I think it's soft.
Could be. I don't know a bunch about trees other than pine needles fill our yard in the
Just not trees.
fall. Summer?
Fall?
I
It
don't
was
know.
fall, yeah.
No, because they
Springtime.
deciduous.
It's deciduous and coniferous.
Yeah. Coniferous is the one with the needles. Right?
I don't know. What are palm trees?
And coconuts.
Yeah. Is that a fruit? No.
You put the lime in it.
Limes are fruit.
Yep. You
Citrus.
shake that ball up.
I feel like that wouldn't be good. Just put lime in a coconut and shake it?
Yeah, well, you slice the lime.
Yeah, I know. You could just put lime juice in a coconut, shake it. It wouldn't be good. You're just drinking lime juice.
With coconut water.
There's no coconut water
And
in there.
rum.
Have you seen coconut water straight from a coconut? It is
No.
disgusting. It is cloudy as fuck. It doesn't taste anything like the coconut beverages that I've gotten in a can. Fuck that. Plus, it took me like 2 hours to get the fucking thing open. I ended up using a drill, and then the battery died. The drill bits were fucking terrible.
You gotta get a hammer.
No.
Or
I want
what's
to
that?
pour
What's
out
that
this
one
shit.
guy? I think he uses his teeth to open up coconuts. You
That's
need that guy.
to get the outer husk off. He didn't actually
Oh.
open up like the core of a
He
coconut.
just cranked it on his head, didn't he? Or
No.
no, he thumbed it.
No way.
I guarantee you. I'm
There's no
pretty sure he
fucking
just
way.
he
Unless
just,
fresh coconuts are like avocados somehow
he
and are
fingered
soft.
the goddamn thing.
You cannot
and
do
cranked
that.
it open.
You just said you would need a hammer to get through the coconut.
Oh,
right?
we do. We do. We're little.
What, the Islanders are just
little-
fucking 10 times
yeah.
as strong as a normal
100%.
person.
They just sing to it and it'll. Yeah. What's that song?
You assume I didn't sing to the coconut?
That song. I'm an island boy.
Never have I been closer to knocking you out. One of these days, the podcast is just gonna
How-
end with me flipping everything.
How are those fucking tools? How do they get famous?
'Cause they got
And
dreads.
here we are with sub-quality content and nothing. We
don't know.
upload every week. We're consistent.
Yeah.
Well, not really. Sometimes we take a break, you know.
Sometimes, but that's mental health.
Break,
You know,
yeah.
you need it. You
Yeah.
need it. You
Hey,
gotta-
mental health was in this movie. Thorin losing his goddamn mind. Got that dragon sickness is what it's called.
I don't know if that's really mental
It's
health.
just greed.
It's mental disease.
You're just being a piece of shit and hogging it all.
Are dragons
And
just
so
sin
just
incarnate?
obsessed with just a shiny little stone. It's not. And
a pretty-
realistically, how do you put value on that in that day and age? How does one be like, hey, this stone is worth everything, and everyone's like, okay.
It's because it's the
What
heart
if
of the
what if I
mountain.
got a different stone? No, this stone is worth everything. Well, how do you beat my stone? Well, it's because my stone.
Our mountain's taller,
Yeah.
therefore it runs deeper. Because mountains, everyone
that
knows
true?
that mountains are as deep
No.
as they are tall.
Mountain's like a pimple. Doesn't run as deep when
No,
it's
those
higher.
are volcanoes.
Oh. A volcano is a mountain.
No,
Yeah, with a hole in it.
it's a type of mountain, but not the mountain.
Spits.
Yeah, well, that's a pimple.
Sometimes.
Other times it's just a pimple. There's different kinds of pimples. Also, I just wanted to point out here, I did a little bit of Googling here,
Uh-oh.
that Pacific yew and European yew are both classified as softwood.
Ah.
Something you know plenty about.
I'm old. I take some pills.
I like to call them blue bombers.
They say call a doctor after 4 hours, but shit. I'll push it to 6. You know
Yeah.
you shouldn't do that because your dick can fall off.
Really?
Yeah, you can die actually,
I figured that.
which is like the most awkward thing because it doesn't go away. You are hard for the rest of. Well, I guess you're just hard.
Your casket's got a like little.
Yeah, you
hole
gotta
in
have a parabola. Some dude in the fucking crowd is like, I'm crushing the numbers, man. He's fucking hung.
it.
Yeah, no, it's a real thing. There was a I can't remember, I think it was on Reddit on r/what the fuck. It was a dude that died because he took too much Viagra.
Fuck it.
All of his blood was in the lower half of his body, and it was like the next day apparently, and he was still full mast.
Relax. Just get.
You gotta fucking
Cause
poke a hole in it.
No, you just get what those porn stars do when they start taking injections. That's what that. As soon as they start doing that, they can never get hard again
Yeah, no.
without it, which is fucked.
I thought they did because like when you do the enlargement surgery, because it's not actually enlargement, they just cut a muscle so that because there's more of your dong inside, so
Yeah.
they cut a certain muscle so that all of your dong can come out. But after a while, I guess that muscle is kind of necessary to get a hard on, so then you can't. And then they got fucking pills don't work anymore, so you got to take the injections.
It's fucked.
It's just hire smaller dudes. There are a plethora of people out there.
Yeah. Also, you don't need to go for 40 minutes.
Yeah, I finished in like 2.
Yeah.
I don't watch a whole 40-minute video. Are you fucking kidding me? Take me like a month. I really watched that. I enjoyed that movie. Yeah, you thought it was good? Yeah, it was kind of weird because I had to get like back into it.
Start from the
Never
beginning
watch
again.
something 2 minutes at a time.
Yeah. Why? How did they get into this position again? Roll it back a bit.
I hate when they do that. They're like, okay, having a conversation. Be like, I'm here for something else entirely.
Yeah.
Please. And then I skip ahead 20 seconds and it's, wow, his dick is in her ass. Who's that?
Yeah.
There's a third person that I
Yeah.
didn't know about before.
Fuck! I missed the story. God.
Fucking Cedric Highsmith.
Yeah.
Duke University. Love that.
Who is it? Who are you? Cedric Highsmith, Duke University. Oh.
They fucking come out of nowhere.
Yeah. You know what else came out of nowhere? The
Bolg.
dwarves of the Iron Hills.
Bolg.
Bolg too. Bolg wrecked Keeley. Like,
Yeah.
It was embarrassing.
Yeah. But I mean, he's got the size on him, right?
Yeah, but did you see the rocks that they were hauling around rebuilding the gate?
Yeah.
Like those were hefty. So you would figure that there'd be some sort of strength, unless the orcs are just that much stronger.
Yeah, I would liken, like, dwarves are people on steroids, but just smaller. Like, Ant-Man's formula went off somewhere, and it just, like, shrunk them a little bit
Yeah.
and gave them that extra little bit of power. Whereas orcs are just fucking war gorillas that can speak.
Kinda.
Because, like, those are bred for war.
Yeah.
That's like fighting dogs. Part of the metaphor. I know that's a touchy subject for some people. I'm not advocating breeding them. I'm saying it's
Yeah.
a bad thing.
Yeah. But no, yeah, they're just fucking huge. You see like
Yeah.
that pit bull, this is like pure muscle.
I just hate when their arms are bowed out like this.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? That's not a good-looking dog. That looks like it's in pain.
100%.
You can't turn flex off? Is there no option for that? Also,
No.
this just came to my mind. Did you know the default setting in your brain for hiccups is on? And there's a part in the brain that turns it off? Yeah, there was a guy who hiccuped for like 60 years because he got a brain injury and destroyed the part of the brain that says no hiccup. And that's how we learned that the default setting for humans is hiccup on.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That is very terrifying.
I don't-
What is the purpose of a hiccup,
I don't know.
realistically?
To annoy me and eventually cause a fucking muscle spasm, just muscle strain. That's all it does to me.
Imagine you get the hiccups and you feel like a pulled back. You just.
That seems like an anti-survival thing.
I feel like that's gonna be me in a year.
Like you're
I'm
sitting.
gonna sneeze, pull my back, and go, and then the
To a-
sudden intake of air is just gonna cause me hiccups, and then I'll just be
doing the
in-
triple. That's the triple in your 30s.
yeah. Sneeze, crack a rib, get the hiccups. That would be the worst.
I'm genuinely worried a lot of the time when I sneeze. Just because, like, I don't sneeze out of my nose at all. I basically just cough.
Yeah, I hit the odd. The only time I really get like some good sneezes if I yoink the wrong nose hair, and then it just causes a chain reaction. So it's like you when you have palm oil, except that it just stop, and I'm just like, please no, because my nose is saying there's something in there, and I was like, no, I took something out. It's complete. Please stop. And then I'm just covered in snot. Just can't stop sneezing.
I don't know if it's because I've been doing it for so long, but ripping out nose hairs is nothing to me anymore. Like, it doesn't cause me to sneeze or anything.
It all depends on where I pull it from.
It doesn't matter. Because I get it, like, as soon as I do this and I feel hair coming out of my nose, which I do right now, I just rip it. I don't have time to snip it anymore because I did that before, and later in the day I breathed in really hard, and there was bits of hair that went up there, and then I sneezed way too much.
Yeah, or depending if you trim it, and then it grows back, and then you get like the pickies on the inside of your nose. It's like all sharp and shit.
Yeah.
You like go to wipe your nose, and it just feels like you just cut your brain, and you're just like, man, it's rough getting old.
It's
I actually do
not
think
worth it.
I have to like pinch myself sometimes after certain sneezes, just to be like, am I still alive after this one?
Have you ever sneezed and had like your entire back just get like the pricklies?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like when that happens. I don't like that as you get older, like you do something and you have to stop and take stock of everything. Like, is this it? Is this how I'm going to go?
Yeah, please no. This
Now
can't be the end.
I embrace it. It's like sneezing while driving. Just fucking, all right, let go of everything. Fucking give her.
Not after I took this Viagra.
I'll make
Jesus,
a
take the wheel.
Separate kind of mess. It's on my rear view. Because they say that sneezing is 1/10 of an orgasm.
Apparently.
If that's the case, the most I've orgasmed is 2.6 times.
You know, semen comes out of you at like 20 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why it's not allowed in the school zone.
Oh. Fuck, but yeah, this movie. Now, back to the review. I'm not a fan. I really am not a fan of the theatrical cuts.
Yeah.
After you watch the extended, you're just like, you go into it and you feel like you're missing something because you're used to seeing it, or it's the theatrical cuts are just not edited as well so that you can go without having that information.
Yeah, once you watch the extended editions, the movies, they make more sense. And if you go back to it, it's kind of like you're watching just part of the movie. You're not watching the entire thing. And it feels wrong. A lot of things are also left unexplained. Like, I thought there was a whole, like, actual death scene for Keely. Or Feely.
Yeah.
The black-haired one.
That's Keely.
Yeah, so Keely and I thought him and the elf maiden were supposed to, like, have a heart-to-heart before they died.
Yeah.
Or he died, sorry. And I think that would make the movie better, because it would give you some sort of fucking conclusion to the dumb love plot that was just thrown in the movie for reasons.
Yeah, and I also think at that part, Thanduin, is it Thanduin or Thandru? I think it's Thanduin.
Thanduin, I think.
Yeah. When he comes out, and then it's just like just after he goes, and then he has like a little heart-to-heart with Tauriel.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, with that, because I was waiting for it, and even when she's like, oh, if this is love, I don't want it. Why does it hurt so bad? And then it was cut in, and it was like, oh, because that's where it was real. But that whole like little missing dialogue thing, like, why would she just say, if this is love, I don't want it anymore, or take it away from me? That just seemed odd that she would just say that out of nowhere to him, who completely disapproved of her caring about Legolas, and then 100% would be against interbreeding.
Yeah.
Like
Which,
that.
it's not really thoroughly explained in the movie. But to my knowledge, I think that Legolas and his dad are a different kind of elf. They're like a higher elf than she is. Like, they're not actually from the Woodland realm originally, but where I think like her people are. So he was basically saying, like, yeah, no, I'm not going to let my son marry a lower caste.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the profession. It was actually her bloodline. Which makes a little bit more sense, because before it was just like, what? You got something against the captain of the guard? That's a prestigious position, my guy.
100%.
How did you get your position? You were born? Congratulations. What merits do you have?
Yeah.
Although I don't know his merits. Apparently he fought snakes
Yeah, sky
on
snakes.
a plane.
Motherfucker. Do you know it's actually Jonah Hill and not Samuel L. Jackson who has the record for the most curse words in a movie?
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Jonah Hill I think he's from Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, okay.
He
I
has the
can see
most
that,
curse
yeah.
words in that movie. Yeah.
Biffer, that's his name. The guy with the axe on his head.
Yeah.
That's something that wasn't explained, and I noticed it at the end of this movie, which
yeah, it
I
wasn't there.
Yeah, I never would have noticed it before, but since I've seen the extended edition and you see the scene where he gets it removed, well, it doesn't really get it removed. It just happens to be removed, and then he can finally speak English again.
Yeah.
Because I think before he was like speaking ancient Dwarvish or something like that.
Yeah, or animal
Yeah, which
from
if it was ancient
the
Dwarvish,
from the Muppets. Swedish chef.
it was a combination of ASL and Latin.
Yeah.
But I thought I read somewhere that he was actually speaking ancient Dwarvish. Or maybe it was the fucking
maybe.
Lord of the Rings facts guy.
Yeah.
He pronounces the T. Facts.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Although I would really like to be friends with that guy.
Should invite him on our
just to
podcast.
just to ask him things. Just be like, hey, like, why would they do this? Or like, hey, like, just literally just teach me, because it's all like stuff like that would be dope as hell to learn. And if I don't have to read, that's even better. That's why I
like to
liked
work in myself.
Well, no, that's why I liked going to, like, in university. I enjoyed going to class because these experts would tell me things that I was interested in and be like, oh, this is cool as hell. And they're like, hey, go do this reading. And I was like, yeah, no, that's not, it's not interesting to me.
I'm paying you to teach me this.
Yeah.
I'm not buying that, and they're fucking scam artists with the, like, hey guys, most of them anyways. I should say most of them. So, some of them, maybe not most. But like, hey guys, go buy this textbook. It's vital for the class. But like, why do I have to buy the newest edition when the last edition is the same shit? Like, oh, you need the newest edition. It's like, it's just a different order. Also, I see your name on the cover.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole.
Right.
You wrote the shit. Just give it to me for free.
100%.
Or some professors, the cool ones, that are just like, all right, students, this is the first day. I'm assuming you've got none of your textbooks already. I want you to avoid these websites. These websites here offer almost all college textbooks for free.
Yeah.
It's like, again, do not go to these websites. I'll email them to you so that you guys can be sure not to go to them.
Yeah. Which is fucked.
Ken Stang, fucking drinking on the job.
100%.
Allegedly.
That guy got loaded.
Who fucking chases tea? It's not what's in the thermos. So acidic. What did he say it was?
Yeah.
OJ, I think?
I don't know.
Or he cut it with OJ. I don't remember.
Could be that. I don't know.
I think I
can't remember
switched
either.
to
That was first year.
online
Yeah.
art psychology class.
Yeah.
Why are you retiring? reasons.
Oh, but yeah. One thing that I did really really like about this movie is once again Martin Freeman as Bilbo. Um, the facial expressions just help show everything. And in this movie, just because of everything that happens with the battle and Thorin dying and all that, it really brings like he brings an emotionality to the character that just makes you feel and helps you get in that moment. Like when Thorin dies and then he's just like he almost doesn't want to believe it. And he's trying to point it out. He's like, hey, look, the eagles are back. Like, look.
That I like. I maybe it's because it's my umpteenth time watching these movies, but like, I kind of laughed
Yeah,
just because like you just watched him take his last breath, and then you were like, look the eagles, look.
yeah,
Birds.
yeah,
I love those birds. But yeah, he fucking killed the role. I could never picture anyone else. I don't think playing Bilbo.
yeah,
Like, I think they should go back and edit him into the Lord of the Rings trilogy and just make up.
yeah,
Like, yeah, just give him the role entirely. The other guy had his chance, and then as soon as The Hobbit came out, it was Martin Freeman.
yeah,
I don't know how he does it with the facial features. Like, maybe he's just that good of an actor, but there's not many in Hollywood that I think can use their face as much as he can.
yeah.
And is that expressive. Like the whole scene with like after Thorin had died, when Gandalf's just sitting there, and he's like, "I gotta comfort Bilbo, but I don't know what the fuck to do."
Yeah.
Like he just watched one of his best friends, like his brother from another mother, die. Time to clean the pipe.
Yeah.
And you can just tell, like, Bilbo was like went from PTSD to pissed the fuck off.
Yeah.
It's like, scrape it again. And then when he goes to say something, he's just like, and then you hear just a really long. Okay. He just killed it.
Yeah. He's his character from the MCU is actually going to be in the Secret Invasion show. He's going to be brought back with Nick Fury and everything like that. So it
Nice.
should be good.
I want him to come back as something with Wakanda.
It'll definitely be in. He's in Black Panther 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because that also comes out this year. And then DC did a bunch of shuffling around of their movies, so Shazam is now coming out this year as well. Shazam 2.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Has there been a trailer or anything for that?
No, not yet. It's coming out in December, so
Oh, okay, so they got time.
trailer's probably around September, October.
Unless they're gonna fucking pull a Spider-Man and wait till like a week before the goddamn movie comes out.
Yeah, that was all Sony. But yeah, there's gonna be that. We should be getting a trailer soon for Thor: Love and Thunder because that comes out in July. And we already got one for Doctor Strange 2, which was great. What else? What other movie news and TV news? Oh, we had the trailer for The Boys season 3.
Oh yeah.
Which seems like a lot. That was a good style of trailer.
Yeah.
Just random clips of everything that's gonna go on, and so you don't actually know what's gonna happen, but it's enough to be like, how the fuck? Like, why is this happening?
Yeah, there's some stuff I wish they didn't give away. But you can watch it to find out what I'm talking about. But I think if they would have shown like just a back shot of the yellow lasers, that would have been cool. Because then you can be like, is it the person? What's his name? Billy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
think
Like,
so.
is it him or is it someone else? Is it a new super? I also want to know why they broke the guy's arm.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I think maybe he gets like healing powers. It
That's
must be.
That's
But
the only thing I could think of, which would be great because then him and what's her name?
Starlight, Starfire,
Starfire's
Oh yeah.
Teen Titans.
Uh,
Star something, I thought.
yeah.
Starlight, Starbright. First star that I see tonight.
I wish I may. I wish I might.
Fucking win the lottery.
Yeah. Jesus.
Please. 50 mil. I'll keep 30. Divide up the remaining 20 between my family.
Yeah. We get like a nice fancy
Cybertruck.
house.
Cybertruck.
A c-
One for every day of the week. I want to get a hot pink Cybertruck.
this is my Friday Cybertruck.
Yeah. Only because that would be fucking hilarious. A bright pink Cybertruck. The fuck is driving this? And then I come out of the truck and they're like, I'm more confused.
Yeah. It's like a big biker just carrying around like a baby goat.
Yeah. There's actually a group of bikers. They have like their own, it's not a gang, but it's a biker group. And they all have like little dogs and like disabled dogs.
Yeah.
So you see like these big ass bikers, and then they fucking pull up to the biker bar, and then as soon as the bikes shut off, all you hear is just like, "Oh, come here, sweetie." I was not
Where's
expecting
the
that.
what one's the one I really like and respect? There's a biker gang that does it for like kids that have been abused
Oh yeah,
or
I don't know.
or bullied, and they'll just like go there and just protect them and everything like that. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's a biker gang. Now, I'm not saying the Hells Angels aren't cool. I'm not saying they are cool.
we were talking about good biker gangs. We could have
Yeah.
just left
Well,
the Hell's Angels out.
I'm
of it.
sure they've done some good, maybe. But yeah. Anyways, there are pieces of shit biker gangs too. But yeah, if you're just like you have that, because bikers are some scary looking folk.
Now, is it you have to be scary to looking to be a biker, or is it like once you become a biker, then you get the scary?
I don't know, because Charlie Hunnam is like, he is a biker. Like he owns bikes. He was in Sons of Anarchy, but he is a biker. And realistically, like, he's not a scary looking dude compared to like other bikers that I've seen. That I'm just like, wow, I will actually go to the other side of the street.
What's his name?
Charlie Hunnam.
Hunneman?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in actually one of my favorite movies. One that I can just watch like consistently over and over again. The Gentleman.
I fucking love that. Oh, that is hard to watch. Oh, yeah, I know. That'll be with you forever.
Yeah, it's stuck up here. Fuck, I'm gonna watch that again. Between that and I gotta watch the Adam Project, just released on Netflix.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got Ryan Reynolds and Mark Ruffalo in it.
Time travel.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a weird Star Wars movie because the picture on the trailer, it looked like he was holding a lightsaber. I
Yeah.
got fucking bamboozled.
Well, they've got that. So the guy who directed that also directed Free Guy
Okay.
and is going to be directing Deadpool 3.
I watched Free Guy the other day. Gave me ball cancer. Inoperable. How the fuck do they keep it together with that on the set? I guess I could probably be in movies, but I need to pull in Ian McKellen from The Hobbit and just
just
be alone in another room with a green screen. It's like, why is he doing that? Oh, he got banished to the green screen again because he couldn't fucking keep it together.
Yeah, it would be rough. I think I could do it for like a little bit, but it's the random outbursts, and it's always the way. Because even when we're like just in this house together, it's just a certain way that things come across. You just like say something, and you're just like, no. It's just like, why did he say it like that?
I'm a weird guy, Ace.
Yeah, weird guy.
Any more of that gum? That's none of your damn business.
I prefer if you stayed away out of my personal affairs. But yeah, Sean Levy is his name. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Deadpool 3 is going to be dope. All the new Marvel stuff's going to be dope. Moon Knight comes out in like a couple weeks, actually.
You're gonna have Moon Knight come out and it's gonna have a Deadpool cameo at the end. It's like him and Moon Knight looking for Dracula. My
Yeah.
goddamn money.
Fucking nerd.
How badass you gotta be? You call Dracula a fucking nerd.
Yeah. Dude, I'm hoping. I'm really like. It seems like it's gonna be like more thriller type show. I don't know how they're gonna do it and where he's gonna pop up. I think he could probably pop up in like the Blade movie. Actually, I
Oh
almost
yeah.
think maybe even Dane Whitman might show up. I'm pretty sure Dane Whitman is gonna show up in the Blade movie. He's in
Yeah,
Eternals.
because it is confirmed that Blade was at the end of the
Yeah.
Eternals.
Are you sure you want to do that, Mr. Whitman?
Which I mean, they fucking. I don't know if they were like going for a secret character, but on Disney Plus it says Blade, and then it says the line if you have the captions on,
Yeah.
which I do because I like to read.
Yeah, I don't think so, but even his voice, like it's very telling. At first I thought it was the Watcher
Oh yeah.
from the What If series because I think they actually because What If is canon to the MCU and I think they're actually going to have him if they do like a Watcher like if the Watcher shows up in Doctor Strange 2,
Mm-hmm.
it's actually going to be Jeffrey Wright that
Oh.
plays the character.
Which I mean that it should be because they're bringing. I mean, well, they already made it canon, right? What if it's canon, so they
Yeah.
can't just change the actor.
No, so they'll,
What?
they'll definitely do that, and that guy's just a great actor. I just watched him in what was it? I've been rewatching the Daniel Craig 007 movies lately, and that's just great. Those, it was just like this movie where the James Bond movies always just start out with just like crazy action scene.
Well, yeah.
And how it's every single one has started that way, and you're just like, holy fuck! Because at least with some movies, I'm just like, all right, it's gonna be a little bit slow entry. Maybe watch some TikToks. I've already seen this movie before. No, James Bond is right into it, and you're like, holy fuck! Okay,
You gotta.
let's watch it.
You gotta. It's James Bond. It's secret agent man.
Yeah, I think I'm halfway through Spectre, which is the one that's got Batista in it.
Batista's Inspector?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
the not like the main bad guy, but he's one of like the big henchman
Oh, okay.
villains. Which
Oh, is that the one with the fucking half his face was missing guy?
no, that's the one before. So that one is so I'm on Spectre. So that one's Skyfall
Oh, yeah.
with Adele, and then I think this one is like Shawn Mendes. I think does it. I don't know.
The Canadian singer from Vine.
Could be. Yeah, he does
Young guy?
the intro. Yeah, the intro music. I'm pretty sure Inspector he does. But yeah, Batista, his bad guy thing, to make him unique as a Bond villain, because you know you get like Odd Job and all those guys who do weird things. He's got these fucking, I don't know, like nickel nails, and he just like jabs people's eyes out.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen
it's
this
like
movie.
straight metal. Oh, it's so far it's pretty good. I think it's gonna end up being like James Bond's brother or something like that, or somebody he knows, because apparently this guy died in a climbing accident, and so did James Bond's
Oh.
parents.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
That's another good series.
Crossover the century, and then John Wick comes in and be like, you go see my dog?
Could you imagine multiverse action here? Oh, the Expendables. That's all.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
never
just
seen
be
the
newer
Expendables.
You've never seen it?
I've never seen the Expendables. You know why? I've never seen any of the Expendables. I've seen probably half hour to 40 minutes of the first one,
Yeah.
and I could never get past that mark. It's the same shit. Like maybe the second one has more plot, but so far the first one has just been a bunch of dudes that look like leather using guns.
Yeah. No, it's
And
your
Jet Li.
it's your very basic 80s 90s action movie style where there's not a whole lot of plot. It's just people trying to stop or kill bad guy in certain spot.
But then
It's just neat seeing like I didn't really watch too many, like I didn't watch Rambo or anything like that, but at least Jason Statham movies I watched, and then like having Terry Crews in there, Jet Li movies I watched. So seeing those guys all kind of together, just meshed in, was kind of neat. But yeah, there's no plot. They're very very bad movies. It's them doing one-liners constantly throughout the movie. There's no real like. I think in the first Expendables movie, the only part that was like actual good acting was it's a scene they just get back from flying or leaving the island that they were doing surveillance on, and then he's talking to Mickey Rourke's character, and then Mickey Rourke sort of like breaks down how they're in this one spot doing this job, and then there's like the battle. He thought he was gonna die, and blah blah blah, and this one woman just popped up in his head while he was just bleeding out, and just his acting alone in that scene, it was just like it was a nice scene. It was somber, it had emotion to it, but the rest of the movie was just cheesy one-liners constantly and them back and forth.
Yeah, which once you've seen Rush Hour, I mean, you
Yeah.
can't really do action mixed with one-liners better than that.
Yeah,
I'd love to see a Rush Hour 4.
I thought they were working on it.
I don't know. Jackie's getting up there.
He is.
And I need something other than Sad Jackie. It can't be his last performance that I've seen.
Gotta have Jackie Chan in the MCU.
Iron Fist.
Is that the one with fucking Wait, no, Iron Fist is Raz, isn't it? Or some guy from Oh wait, no, Iron Fist, okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking what am I thinking of? Guy with the
The man with the Iron Fist?
Yeah.
Yeah, the weird like rap video.
RZ
RZA?
yeah, RZA.
RZA?
From Wu-Tang Clan.
There you go. Come on, man. Don't you know? Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with.
How are you even giving me? Yeah, let's see. Let's see what Jackie Chan's got going on coming up.
RZA. You're gonna pull a
He's been an actor in 142. He has 142 credits. Good Night, Beijing. All You Need Is Love. Oh, he's not working on anything right now.
He's got 2 movies coming out this year. Ride On and Snafu.
Oh. Well, it doesn't say anything here.
5 Against the Bullet. Once Upon a Zodiac.
Oh yeah, then there's Iron Mask with him and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. I feel like there's some other movie news and I can't remember.
Rush Hour 2. Was I right?
Damn. He ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3.
The Lego Ninjago movie?
That's what else they need. They need fucking. Oh wow. Why? Don't send me that picture. Why did you send me that?
Kung Fu Panda 3? Who? Who sent you what?
You.
It's a good picture. It's a
Um,
nice macro picture of a piece of cabbage.
It looks like a disease.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But anyways, yeah. So we've got. That's gross.
Delicious.
It looks like something I've coughed up.
How doesn't taste like it? You have diabetes.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Back to the movie. It's just a great movie. I'm excited now to try and find and watch the Tolkien cut, the Tolkien edit.
I think I have it downloaded.
Yeah. And then I don't even care. We're not like there's no shot we're doing theatrical release. We are definitely watching the extended versions of the Lord of the Rings after that.
Yeah.
Cause
That was brutal.
oh yeah, and it wasn't even like it had an option. Like it didn't even have an option. It was just theatrical or bust.
Yeah.
Or you had to pay for it on Amazon Prime, and I'm like,
We could have. I think we
Bezos
own
has
The
enough.
Hobbit. Don't we?
yeah, yeah. I could have used the Xbox
Or the
as a Blu-ray.
PlayStation. Or did you trade in yours?
I sold my PlayStation to some kid.
Oh, true.
$200.
Yeah. Not bad. You got that PS5. Or you get the non-disc version.
I have the non-disc.
Yeah.
Digital only.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Discs are fucking bullshit. What's the point of me buying a disc if I still have to install like 100 gigs worth of shit?
But you can share it with someone.
No, you can't, because they still have to. A lot of the time they account lock the games.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you
It's stupid.
register it. Yeah. Because the I think no, Nintendo doesn't do it. Just the DLCs it locks. But yeah, giving this one here, I'll give probably an 8. CGI was good. The battle scenes were all right. It was just it was a lot of CGI in those battle scenes, which was kind of rough to watch, especially when you're used to like the heaviness in the actual battle scenes of like the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So, and then the acting throughout was pretty good. Although I really like the amount of times that Thorin told people not to talk to him about certain things was very excessive in this movie. It's excessive throughout the whole entire thing. Like, do not speak to me about honor, or do not speak to me about broken promises, or do not speak. And I was like, all right, like what am I allowed to talk to you about? All right, oh, just that fucking stone. That's it.
Stone and tonight's dinner.
Yeah.
Rock soup.
Lava.
Lava.
Yummy. But yeah, 8 out of 10 from me.
I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10 as well. You know what? No, I'm going for a 7 out of 10 because they could have done better. This is strictly my rating for the theatrical version. I do want to specify because non-theatrical is probably a 9, but yeah, they somewhat wrapped up some of the story. They had a decent ending, I'd say. Like it was kind of weird to me how Bilbo just sort of snapped back into his personality before he left for this giant adventure.
Yeah.
And I think the CGI was probably the worst out of the 3 in this one. Like the 9 I had issues with. The 9 Kings, like it was terrible. I don't know what happened to the animation there. Like even the like ghosts superimposed in front of the Eye of Sauron. Like the Eye of Sauron looked great, and then the kings in front of it, it was just like,
yeah.
Like, was that your intern? I just think it could have been done better. I want more practical effects. Dress people up as orcs. I don't care. Just make them sign a waiver so that if they die, they die.
Yeah.
Tell them that they are allowed to be buried in the costume. Only after filming's done, though. I mean, you need to save the prop.
Yeah.
Because it's now, instead of an actor, it is a prop.
Yeah. You sign away your rights.
Yeah. I would like more realism. Like, if I'm paying you $54 million to be in a movie, maybe you're actually going to get stabbed for a shot, you know?
Yeah.
It's going to look sick. That's worth $53 million. I get stabbed for real to be in a movie. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. This is what I gotta do. Yeah, I can see us definitely do Jackass.
100%. I mean, you give me the right amount of money, I'll do anything.
Yeah.
And I fucking mean anything. If the amount of dollars is right, fuck it. You want my leg? Take it.
Yeah.
No anesthetic? Add some zeros. And yeah, okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Real question is, right when we end this to end it out, and this is a question for the audience as well. What army would you join?
None. I would sneak into the mountain and take the golden piece. Some of it. They're not
So
going to
you're
fucking
Alfred.
notice.
You are Alfred.
No. Because I'm not part of the Lake Town anymore. Lake Town is gone. I'm immediately setting off on a journey.
Yeah.
But in order to go on a journey, I need supplies. Where can I get those supplies? Erebor. I couldn't carry enough gold to make a dent in that fucking place. The only thing that might is like I'm gonna need 2 chest pieces to cover up my entire chest because I'm much bigger than a dwarf.
Yeah.
Like one for the left shoulder, one for the right shoulder. There you go. And 2 swords, obviously, because there would be like knives.
Yeah.
Small machete. I just lay it down. Just be honest. Be like, hey man, can I borrow a couple bucks? Grab a couple blades. I'll get out of your hair. That's all I need. And if he says no, I'll be like, well, fuck you. I know where the back door is.
Yeah.
I watched you guys go up there.
Yeah.
You lit a
You
fire and everything.
You didn't close it.
You fucking stupid.
I'm joining the hobbits. They
Hobbit.
Yeah, they eat well.
Oh,
And
you
they
didn't
just-
specify that. That's not one of the armies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you never picked an army either, so you you can't discredit my choice.
I
When
abstained.
you did not even join the battle at all or answer
Because
it.
yeah, I wouldn't be in the battle.
Yeah,
I
but that
would-
was
I
the
would-
question. The
I-
question
okay.
was, which army would you go with?
The humans then.
Yeah,
Because I am a human. I would be a human. But I'd dip.
I go with the animals. Those eagles are sick, and the rabbits are quick as fuck.
Rabbits are apex predators.
Yeah, Rostaval rabbits. Yes. What army would you join? Let us know on Twitter or
In the
in
comments.
the comments.
Or write it down.
Or on Instagram.
Write it down,
You know?
put it in your crystal lamp, and send us the vibe.
Yeah. Only good vibes.
Oh, wait, I'm getting one. Dumbass.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to not send us boobies. It would make a terrible, terrible addition to our days.
It's a good thing no one watches these things.
Yeah.
This is going to be the moment.